for I Am Chelsea Speaks, and I am live with DJ GQ. What's happening, GQ? He's good. He's in the background getting that mix right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's Friday, y'all. We made it through the week. Female Fridays. Y'all know what time it is. We're finna get some music locked and loaded. I have a very special guest coming in this morning. My girl Yolande from the Lady CMOS gang. You've seen her at all of our events, and she has the top tier elixirs to get your CMOS game up to par. So we're gonna sit down, talk to her, find out some health tips today, and then we're gonna just jam out the whole day, because y'all know on Fridays are for functioning and have a good time. So make sure y'all stay locked and loaded. Gotta give you those events coming up this weekend. Don't forget, we will be out this Saturday at Soul Sessions at Atlanta, Kentucky Brewery from 12 to 5 p.m. The Spill It crew is doing a game night, so they'll have some vendors out there networking. We'll be broadcasting. So once again, that's 12 to 5. And don't forget, next Saturday we are at the car show, exclusive club car show out here on Lithonia Rockbridge Road. So we have a lot of big things coming up. And don't forget, next Thursday we are at Tiger ATL for the You Be the DJ event. Shout out to Black Onyx Vodka for sponsoring the building. But with that being said, I want y'all to focus more on the music than the mess that you happened this week. So before I let my music come in, let me give y'all the weather for this week. So y'all know it's been hot, feeling like you walking in somebody's mouth every time you go outside. So this is the reason why. Today we got a high of 89, low of 60. Tomorrow, Saturday, bright 89. So make sure y'all put y'all deodorant on, because some of y'all be acting like y'all too homeopathic to wear. So make sure you get your deodorant on. And then Sunday, gonna have a few clouds out there. So that's a high of 94 and low of 66. So make sure you guys are drinking your water, staying motivated, hydrated, and all that, and then some. But with that being said, I'm going to jump back into some music with my guy DJ GQ. You know it's Female Friday, so we just want to make you feel good right here on 101 TKO Radio, knocking them out the box. DJ GQ with your Friday mix, making my ladies feel good on Fridays. Welcome back to the Women Are Dope Morning Show. We've made it through to the end of another amazing week. And you know what? The thing I love about Female Fridays is because even though the Women Are Dope show is every day of the week, on Fridays, we just get to do something different. So, of course, we have DJ GQ in here with me, which it makes it even more special because I also have a very special guest in here with me. You may have seen her at all of our events. For sure, you've seen the Lady C-Moss gang everywhere in the city. So, without further ado, put your hands together for my guest, Miss Yolande from Lady C-Moss. Don't be shy. Step on into the mic. Step on in. She's sitting back, G-Code. Hey, Yolande, how are you?
I am well. How are you? Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Listen, so give me a little bit of background as far as where you're from, because I know what you do, but I want our listeners to really understand why you're an expertise in your field, and I feel that can be done by finding out your background.
All righty. That is so true. So I was born in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, little tiny island east of Barbados, north of Grenada and Trinidad.
Okay.
And south of St. Lucia's, just to kind of give you some, geography there. Not too many people hear of St. Vincent a lot, but you're going to be hearing a lot of us now because we have a sandals
really
resort. Yeah.
Oh.
So people are going to be going there. And that's where I get my sea moss from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you get into sea moss?
Well, I'm approaching about 6 decades.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Fine,
So,
like wine.
And it really has been part of my life. Throughout my life, my grandmother, was making, sea moss punch. If you're from the Caribbean, you know that milk base, with condensed milk and evaporated milk. I still make that, but not that way. I make it in a healthier version.
Okay.
But sea moss has been part of our lives. I mean, my boys, from time to time, I would make things with sea moss, and been in corporate America for 37 years.
Okay.
4 years ago, they said they no longer needed my services.
I've been there.
I totally jumped.
Ooh.
And 4 years later, I have a thriving sea moss business.
Wow. Isn't it amazing how things happen, like especially in this economy? Like I got laid off, so I went through that myself. And so I'm finding a whole new side of me.
Yes.
But had that not happened, I wouldn't be able to step into my calling.
Exactly.
So now, I wanted to ask you a few questions. So I have a bunch of questions about sea moss myself because
Okay.
it seems like a lot of people do it. But how do you know if you're getting quality sea moss? Like what are the signs that someone is actually selling you a good sea moss product?
That is a very, very good question. And that's part of my education. So I don't only sell sea moss products, I educate.
Okay, okay.
And so really, I wish I had brought my sampling so you can really see, but it really is night and day. Authentic sea moss has to be harvested from the ocean, period.
Okay.
It can't be grown in a pool, a tank, or
Nobody's backyard.
whatever. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. And that looks a little more gummy, is what you see in and around town in all of the markets, majority, I shouldn't say all, majority of the markets today. It looks vanilla looking.
Okay.
It looks like wet noodles.
Okay.
That's
like,
the best
like
way
wet
to
ramen
describe
noodles.
it. Yes. There you
okay,
go.
I've seen
There you
those.
go.
I know we all seen wet ramen noodles.
So that is not authentic sea moss.
Really?
Now, it's gonna gel. It's gonna perform like sea moss, but it's not gonna give you the benefits.
Sound like my last relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost, but not quite. So what does it really look like then?
So it looks like Chinese,
like ramen, just straight like
not
that?
really so much like ramen, but like
What about the Korean noodles, the clear noodles?
clear, exactly.
Okay.
But it's crispy.
Really?
It dries hard.
Okay.
The colors are vibrant. Sea moss starts off purple.
Okay.
It becomes gold because it's a process that makes it gold, and then through God's creation, he spawns some green pieces, and then those grow as well.
Wow.
So you have purple, gold, and green sea moss.
Okay.
Not too many people know that. Again, people are selling sea moss, but they're not really going into the history. They're going into the money because they're trying to tell people, well, it all has the same, but not all sea moss is created equal.
Right.
It's not. You need authentic sea moss. Sea moss, there are 2 species, as a matter of fact. One that grows in cold water, one that grows in warm water.
Which one do you prefer? Do you use both or?
I have not had the opportunity to use the one from cold waters.
Okay.
Because again, they kind of make those in
the bootleg, okay.
in a lab.
Okay, like those bootleg.
And so I need to make sure that I'm getting the right stuff. But from what I've heard, that looks more like a clover leaf.
Okay.
And you get that out of Ireland or off the coast of Maine where the waters are a little bit cooler.
Okay.
The majority of sea moss that you're going to see is called cottony roamer, and it's from the Caribbean.
Okay.
You know, and that's that, that rice-like,
Okay, texture.
noodle. Yeah,
Okay.
texture. Yeah.
Okay, so before we get too deep, we're going to play a little game.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and the way this works is you have to answer the questions as quickly as you can,
Okay.
as honestly as you can.
Okay.
Now, these questions are a little, so you ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
I'm ready.
first question. Do you have any celebrity crushes, whether you were young or now?
Denzel.
Really? Shout out to Denzel. Nothing like a little chocolate. All right, second question. If you had to choose any other career other than what you do now, what would it be and why?
Teaching.
Okay.
I love to teach, but I do that
Even
now.
with these kids?
I mean, not so much kids, but maybe adults.
Okay.
Young adults. Really just kind of giving them a roadmap, if you will.
Okay.
I mean, the way we were raised is totally different than the way the kids are raised today. And if I can impart some of those things that my 103-year-old grandmother, imparted,
Wow.
To me. I mean, she's still alive.
Really?
She just celebrated her birthday.
I'd give her a round of applause. 103,
Yep,
Lord.
yep, yep,
That is a major milestone.
It is.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Yes.
Wow.
And so, yes, I would teach. I mean, people look at me sometimes and I say, I think I probably have like a T on my forehead.
'Cause-
they're like, are you a teacher?
Yeah.
Are you in the school system?
You look like the person I want to ask. You have a very welcoming energy. I think
Thank
that's probably
you.
what it is. Okay, you ready for the third question?
Yep.
All right, now. What's your favorite position? Look, you gotta see her face. You gotta see her face.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. Backstyle.
Listen, I love that. GQ, take me to a music break because I just got the answer. Y'all rock and roll. We out this thing. Female Fridays is in session. on TKO Radio. Man, listen, I didn't even want to stop GQ back there. Like, he is going in. Like, it's hard to be a radio personality when you hear your DJ and they going in. Like, I just want to sit back and listen to the music. Like, legit. So, shout out to everybody watching on all of our lives. Thank y'all. You're giving us lots of positive energy today, especially everybody watching on my live. What's up? What's up? It's your girl, I am Chelsea Speaks, and I'm sitting here with Yolande of Lady Sea Moss talking about the woman behind the product and why sea moss is a vital part and should be a vital part of your diet. So, tell me about the different products that come along with your brand, because you also brought us some too. So, tell me about these. She brought us some gifts, y'all. She brought us some gifts.
So I have, and it seems like, sometimes you set things up, right? And you don't have a rhyme or reason, but it just kind of falls out that way. And I just say that's God doing his work.
Right.
So I have 3 beverages.
Okay.
3 flavors. It's pineapple ginger,
my favorite,
which is our number 1 seller.
I love that.
I'm sorry I didn't bring that today.
I got some left still. I got some left.
And then it's the lavender citrus. But incidentally, lavender citrus was number 1 last month.
Wow.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
Okay.
It blew ginger out of the water. And then, of course, you have today the hibiscus.
Oh, my God.
The hibiscus does have a little bit of ginger in it to kind of round those flavors off.
Okay.
And then, of course, I have 3 different dry products that if you want to make it yourself. So I have the gold, the purple, and the full spectrum.
So you provide the raw product too?
I provide the raw product.
Now,
yes.
That's different. You don't hear too many people that sell sea moss even, because they're like, nah, I'm afraid you'll kind of do something. But you want people.
No, I want people. I want to empower people.
Wow.
You need to be able to learn to do it yourself, But I know people think it's intimidating. And so I have a huge customer base. They're like, no, I'm not touching it. I'll buy your gel. Yeah,
Now, how do you get your juices so fine? Because somebody like me, a lot of my health struggle has been I don't like a lot of pulp and things in my juice. How do you get it so fine?
That's a secret.
It's a secret. Now, tell me what made you choose the flavors, hibiscus and the lavender and the pineapple ginger. Why those flavors?
Because everything I do has to do with health. It has to do with our community. And health is not just only our community, right? I mean, a lot of things, really harm us in our community, but it's across the board, right? We have a big problem with diabetes. We have a big problem with gut health. We have a big problem with inflammation all across the board.
Okay.
And hypertension. And so pineapple ginger helps you with your immune system and your gut health.
Okay.
All right. You need to say your gut is your second brain, right? If your gut is not right, you're not right.
Okay.
Okay. The lavender citrus is more for your mental clarity.
Okay.
It's got butterfly pea tea. It's got lavender tea, so it's more of that calming.
Okay, soothing.
If you're really anxious, it just kind of calms you down.
Okay.
And of course, the hibiscus is for your cardiovascular health. It may help lower your blood pressure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and lower your cholesterol.
Now, do any of that help libido?
Well, you need to take that sea moss gel.
I was just curious because
every day.
This is Female Fridays, and one of the things I love to touch on is making sure that our health is good in numerous ways. So, as a female, what are some reasons, or why is it important for us to intake Lady Sea Moss and the proper sea moss product?
It is very, very important because number one, everything that we eat has to do with sugars, pretty much, right? And sugar end product in our body is mucus. Remove the mucus, you feel better in every area.
Okay.
Right? And so it really is key. And then the foods that we eat are just not grown the way that they used to be.
Yes.
We have long transit times. We have bad soil.
MSGs.
We have cloned products. You don't know what's what. And a lot of us don't take time to read. You don't know that those numbers and those SKU numbers, that are on products, whether it's fruits and vegetables or, products in the middle of the aisle of the supermarket, it means something. So take the time, learn something. I mean, I'm gonna throw a little,
come on,
a little gem out there for you guys. You guys need to download this app. It's called Yuka.
Okay.
Yuka. It looks like a carrot. And everything you purchase from the supermarket, scan it. Everything that you ingest or you put on your body, you scan it. It gives it a rating. If it's poor, look at why it's poor.
Wow.
It's poor because there's hazardous, ingredients in that product, that's detrimental to
Look
us
at Nelly going to get to the app now.
over a long period of time. And so, yes, be very mindful. Now, sea moss, I'm going to take it right back. It's a plant that grows in the ocean. It has these 92 nutrients. I mean, the whole ecosystem of the ocean allows us to get all of that.
Because our body's
right?
majority water anyway, so
exactly.
that's a way of kind of connecting us back to our environment.
Exactly. And
wow.
so yeah, I mean, the 92 nutrients. And now, if you want to make that, our bodies need 102 nutrients, and the foods, like I said, don't have that. The lifespan. I mean, we're eating, but we don't know what we're eating.
Right.
So yeah, we need
to replenish
92,
that,
and then we need the extras. So if you do bladderwrack root, or burdock root, it will give you the extra.
Wow. So when you're taking sea moss, I think a lot of people tend to think that the effects they happen right away. But isn't it kind of a process?
It's a gradual.
Talk about that process.
And so, I got to preface this by saying I'm not a nurse or a doctor. Okay? So anything you do,
I'm not
you need to
professional.
consult your doctor. Okay? But I'm just giving you facts of in the sea moss world.
Okay.
Yes. Tell me your question again. I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought.
Lord, I forgot my own doggone question. Because it was a good question too. Anybody remember the question?
I just lost my whole train of thought.
I think it was how long does it take for sea moss to take effect? Yes.
Okay, so your body works. It's very subjective, right? I don't know how your body works, but I would say gradually, and based on what my customers share with me, anywhere between 4 to 8 weeks, you're going to start to feel a difference. And I tell you 2 key ways that you're going to see those differences. If you were extremely tired, and you run all day, and by 8 o'clock you're crashing.
Yeah.
Well, you might be up about 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30, and you'll say to yourself, "Why am I up?"
Right.
Well, that's what sea moss is doing, and that's if you're taking 2 to 4 tablespoons on a daily basis.
Okay.
It must be enough so that your body
can actually feel the
yes.
effect. Okay.
Now, if you have, arthritis in the knees, just inflammation in the knees, joints, or whatever, and it was labor intensive for you to get up the stairs, maybe one day you'll run up the stairs and you'll go, "Oh, I didn't feel any pain."
Okay.
So gradually you
then.
will see, and then, scientifically, I mean, let's say if you're suffering from diabetes, and you're on medication, it's been noted that, you'll see your A1C, drop. I mean, me personally, I was on Ozempic before Ozempic became a thing.
Really? You alive? Look at that.
Yeah. Because, my A1C was off the charts. Right at the beginning of the pandemic, I went for my blood work. My doctor said, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get my prescription for Ozempic. He's like, wait, Mrs. Payne, something is different here. Your blood work shows that, your A1C levels drop. You don't
Wow.
need Ozempic. What have you been doing? I said, well, doc, I started an uptake in my sea moss. It's a regular thing now. And he's not, he's a conventional doctor, but he understands, he's married to an island girl.
Okay, so he knows the ways. Right.
And so he knows that, he'll write me a prescription and I'll take my herbs and teas before I take that prescription. Now, I'm not stupid, right? If I really need...
Look, thank you. Got to be smart enough. Some people will be like, I'm just doing... if you don't take that doggone Tylenol...
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to.
You have to.
But my A1C went from 7 to 4.5.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Over that period of time.
So overall, with your brand and everything, what is that you want people to know most about Lady Sea Moss, your journey and your education, just your whole stance in the sea moss world and health?
Okay, so there's 2 things, right? I want people to know that they can pivot, right? In anything. I mean, I pivoted at 55.
Okay.
Right? So anything can happen. I would love to, I don't sell franchises, but if you will, it's a franchise.
Okay.
I'd love to bring people on and teach them how they can have their own sea moss business, because there's a big pie. There's a piece for everyone, out there. But, for my brand itself, I really want people to be very conscious that, holistic medicine is a viable way to help heal yourself. You really need to heal from the inside out. Okay. And if you take authentic sea moss,
authentic, hashtag authentic,
you will then start that process of healing, on the inside.
So, so for my knowledge purpose, if I'm feeling fatigued, what's the best form of what you have for me to take? Which one would you recommend?
The gel.
The gel.
The gel.
Okay.
Now I know a lot of times people are like,
It's like a jelly, like
it's like So it's between applesauce and Jello. So it's somewhere in between there. I don't. Make
I feel like Bill Cosby right now. The pudding pop, the pudding pop.
But I tell you,
like just a spoon of it, like
2 tablespoons, not teaspoons. I know people take the path of least resistance.
Well, I was gonna say the little ones, the big one,
the big ones, all right? 2 tablespoons on a daily basis, 2 to 4.
Okay.
Start off with 2.
Okay.
Now, sea moss is gonna do what it's supposed to do in your body, right? If your body needs to be detoxed, it will detox.
Really?
But it also give you the nutrients, in it. Oh. The gel is just the best way to go. I don't put flavors in my gel, and there's 2 reasons why I don't do that. I teach my customers they can use sea moss in any and everything. And the sugars in the fruit breaks down too quickly and spoils that sea moss. You pay good money for your sea moss. You need to have it,
the
for
best way,
the freshness, the duration, and that's about 5 weeks. The way I make mine, you get 5 weeks out of it. But if you're taking 2 to 4 tablespoons on a daily basis, you're done in 3 weeks.
Listen, we got to get us some sea moss gel, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I be feeling tired of these niggas out here. Now I'm playing. Listen, so where can we find you on social media? I know you have to get out of here. Yes. How can we support you? How can we stay connected with you? And how can we get our health stuff ordered from Lady Sea Moss?
All right, thank you for that. So on Instagram, it is Lady Moss Boss _. Remember that underscore. It's Lady Moss Boss _. On TikTok, it's Lady Moss Boss.
Okay.
On Facebook, it's Yoli's Meal Prep by Lady Moss Boss.
You do meal preps and stuff too?
Well, that's how my business started. So my LLC started with meal prep.
Wow.
I was a busy mom, 3 boys, always in a car, to some sporting event. But I always felt like I need to eat healthy. I've always been, eating healthy. And the only way we can do that is if we prepare.
Is there anything you don't eat? I'm just curious.
Beef and pork.
Really? At all?
At all.
So just chicken and
fish? I'm about to dump chicken as well.
For real?
And just go fish.
You going pescatarian all the way?
Pescatarian all the way.
I was in DR and I said I just feel the need to kind of switch on over.
Yes.
Make that switch.
And just have, the right fruits, because we don't need all of this heavy food. Our bodies don't need it.
Yeah.
As I'm getting older, I realize that my body itself can't process the foods, because the food has so many things in it that my body is not able to process that. I mean, so in order to reignite the cells and make the cells do what they're supposed to do, then you eat light, eat lighter.
That's what I told him. Listen, y'all know what time it is. I have Lady Moss in the building. Thank you so much for coming in. I would love to bring you back in. You are always family with us. We got to get us some gel. With that being said, y'all stay locked in, loaded. I got my boy DJ GQ on the ones and twos. It's Female Fridays, and it's still going up on 101 TKO Radio. We are back in the groove. Y'all already know what time it is. It's Female Fridays. We are live with DJ GQ. Yo, how y'all feeling about these airways? What's up, GQ?
What up, what up?
We got you loud and clear. What's up, my guy?
Ain't too much, man. It's Friday, just having some fun. You know how we do?
You know, listen, I gotta talk a little ish right quick because all the other shows on the station, they think because they got a little funky little DJ, that they DJ can just be here. They think they got something on the big boss. So I had to bring in the big DJ GQ and remind them of what time it is. We set the tone, okay? You guys fall in line. You guys fall in line. But look, so you going to see Bad Boys 3? Is it?
Of course. This is 4, I think.
Is it 4?
Yeah. I'm going.
Now, you know, they've been talking about Martin. Recently, he was seen out with Will Smith, and he was looking real sickly. Did you happen to capture that?
Man, I saw that, man. You know, the body's getting older, but, you know, I was also reading the comments, and they said he's doing okay. I think they said he had a stroke or something.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just glad he's still with us, man. Because
right.
people be falling by the wayside.
Man, it's crazy to see the celebrities that you grew up with, like Martin, you know what I'm saying? Because you have trouble unseeing them out of that role. But the truth is, we are actually getting older. Like, he was looking like Big Mama. Ain't that the role he played? Like, he was walking like Ayanla, the way he was kind of creeping. Like,
yeah, man. So he was looking good.
So do you think they're going to deliver with this next Bad Boys? What do you think?
You know what? That's kind of where I want to go because I'm not sure. You know, they did Fast and the Furious, like 100,000 times?
That's what I was going to ask. Like, when do you stop?
Right. That's my thing. So, I mean, Will and Martin are both powerhouses. So, I think they might be able to pull something together. I think they both are well enough in their careers when they'll know, like, nah, this ain't it. We ain't gonna put this out. You know? So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
It should be dope. And you know they got some stunt doubles that look just like them.
Right,
so
yeah.
And we do have AI technology as well. So that's that.
Right.
So look, let me give you a national holiday. Today is National Donut Day. You eat donuts?
I do.
For
I'm
real?
trying to stop, but I do.
Oh, you eat them like that? Like
No, not like that. I'm just trying to eat better.
Okay,
you know?
okay. I don't really do the donuts thing. Maybe back in the day when we used to sell the Krispy Kreme donuts in school, like for the fundraiser.
Hot sun. Woo.
Man, look, today is also National Chocolate Ice Cream Day. Do you and your lady or your family, do you guys eat chocolate ice cream? I don't eat chocolate ice cream.
I eat ice cream, but chocolate ice cream just
It's too much of a commitment for me.
Yeah.
Like everything all chocolate, like nah, you gotta give me some chocolate cookie or something like that.
Right. Yeah, that's it. That's better.
Man, and then today is National VCR Day. When the last time you seen a VCR?
I don't know, man. Probably like in '86.
Yo, if you think about it, when is the last time you actually laid eyes on a VCR? Dang. Yeah. I know the tapes are still kind of going around, people doing their thing.
Yeah, I was actually thinking I need to go to my parents' house and some dust off some of them. You know what I'm saying?
That part. Well, look, we got some birthdays today. Today is Rest in Peace Prince's birthday. Yes. So shout out to Prince, Rest in Peace. It's Allen Iverson's birthday and my boy Fetty Wap. Whatever happened to Fetty? He went to jail and he ain't been back since, huh?
Yeah, man.
Dang, that one eye couldn't see what was coming, huh? Good Lord. Sorry, Fetty. Too soon. No, my bad. And today is also Mr. Liam Neeson's birthday. I have a certain set of skills. Taken. So shout out to all of our birthday people and Mike Pence with his line set, but that's not my business. That's yours. Shout out to those birthdays. Listen, we're going to hop back into some music. It's Female Fridays. We just want y'all to keep grooving with us, keep grinding with us, and just stay in the space because, 101 TK Radio, we be knocking them out the box. So back to the music. Here's DJ GQ. I'm going to catch my words when I get back, y'all. Bye. Pause for the cause. 101 TKO Radio. I know I've been jamming over here. I know y'all vibing. Listen, I know you guys hear my DJ, and I get it. So if you want to bring your A game and you want to compete with us, matter of fact, Nelly, we might do like a show off or something. You know what I'm saying? Like me and GQ versus Johnny and Superstar and Skittles and Nails. I don't know. Y'all let us know. I feel like that'd be something really dope to do, just to see how our teams can come up and what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's always a vibe at 101 TKO Radio. But listen, I'll tell you what's not a vibe. So I don't know if you guys remember, but in May 2019, there's a 20-year-old young guy that robbed Bun B's house. He actually knocked on Bun B's door, rang the doorbell. His wife opened the door, and police say this young man, last name Jackson, forced his way inside the home with a gun pointed at her head. He then tried to rob the couple, and Bun B's wife, Queenie, told him to take the Audi in the garage. Bun B was upstairs but heard the commotion and grabbed his gun. His wife told him where Jackson was, and during the confrontation, a gunfight ensued. Bun B did shoot Jackson, wound to his left shoulder, and was found at Pearland Medical Center where he was taken into custody. Well, flash forward to today. Do you know yesterday they just finally convicted this man and gave him sentencing for robbing Bun B's house? So shout out to them for getting justice for that. And then my thing is, why do it take so long for the justice system to handle business? I think it's so interesting that when you got rent problems, they be at your door real quick like that. The government picks and chooses which issues take precedence over the others, because there's no reason why I think it should have taken a year, especially, Bun B did get this man. He was obviously in self-defense. Like, why did it take so long to sentence him? But either way it goes, I think it just speaks to the fact of y'all got to be careful who you open your doors to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's some old school advice, but you got to be careful. You never know what people thinking. We're in a different era. So with that being said, y'all make sure y'all stay safe. So with that being said, I'm about to get ready to get off your airways, but don't forget, this weekend we have coming up on Saturday, Soul Sessions at Atlanta, Kentucky Brewery between 12 and 5 p.m. We will be out there. Then we got DJQ. You spending anywhere this weekend?
I am. I will be at the Beverly tomorrow for brunch from 12 to 4. So pull up on me, man. We're going to have some fun.
I might skip Soul Sessions to be at the Beverly instead. They still got that 2-hour sitting limit thing?
Nah, just pull up. Just come have some fun. Yeah, it's up tomorrow.
Okay, then. Shout out to the Beverly on the 1 2 JGQ in the building. And then don't forget, next Thursday, we have Tiger ATL for the You Be the DJ event. That's where we pass the phone around to all the attendees, and you pick the song that you want to be played. So, no subliminals on site. And then don't forget, on 6/15, next Saturday, we have the car show off of Rockbridge Road. That is kid-friendly. It is free. Bring the family, bring the kids out. There'll be vendors, super dope cars. Of course, we'll be out there doing our live remote. And then for y'all that's listening to my team members, don't forget we got a team meeting on Sunday, because y'all be acting like y'all don't listening. So I'm telling you over the airways, you need to be here at 12:30. With that being said, I can't talk for nothing. DJ GQ, what you got for us? You got anything for I get out of here?
Come on, let's have some fun.
Let's do it. Y'all know what it is.
Prada and Gucci don't go together. Louis and Dior, I circle better. You wear